Here we go. Here goes Cole. He's had a couple of 4-point rides, but that turn, that's got to be around 4.5 points already, and he's still hammering away at this wave. Bit of foam on the face. Laura, what I love is he didn't go to the rotation. It's so refreshing when someone doesn't go into the spin, gets the grab. He stopped it.
And he would have seen Eli from behind do that spin before and thought, you know what, I'm not giving him any opportunity to punt on this, and made the most of that wave.
And, well, we might see a rider. It is Cole.
There goes Cole in between wave. Racing down the line, needs to put it up into the lip, which he does right there. Big spray coming off the tail one more time. Now getting into rhythm, Cole Houshmand with the final snap. Goes complete.
He made that one.
And selling that to the beach. Needs a 6-point ride.
The bottom bracket, a bit more precision and style and grace there, but we're off and running.
We sure are, and it's going to be San Clemente's Cole Houshmand getting started here. Driving up into this section, huge swoop. Oh, he's on his way to a big number. This is a replay, this one during the break. And what a wave it was, Laura.
Oh, that is a way to start off.
Bottle Thompson was saying why, because eventually this wave was going to turn up. And Cole Houshmand has just absolutely taken advantage of it at first turn. Just showing us something new, a bit of slide, a bit of progression in a solid double overhead wave. Watch this turn here, just leans into it, gets some tail release. Perfect control as he comes out, sets up this final section, tags it, and just steadies himself and rides out.
Mate, that face was so cupped out at the end of that ride. This could be better than his first wave. This is Cole Houshmand with a victory here. You know, you just see him putting together a couple of more contests as he flicks the tail, and he's going to ride out of this big flare up, right Crakey style. He's loving it.
Some action in the water, guys.
And he just goes from strength to strength in this one. Smashed out a couple of sevens, did a run around, have a little swig of rehydration from his crew as he was jogging around.
Champagne cork there as we transition back to the big, bulky 6'3" of Cole Houshmand, the young American on a tear on the Challenger Series. And he'll blitz away his second wave of the semi-final. And he'll just a little left-handed salute to the crew as he will keep his momentum going. An early start of the 5-5. He adds the second number, and it's game on at the Bolito Pro. Second wave of the set, perhaps offering Cole Houshmand the chance to improve on his 5.5 and stretch the lead. Big blunt hit there, throwing spray all the way out to almost showering his opponent. And that is another potential nail in the coffin, because everything right in that exchange for Cole Houshmand. We'll say goodbye to the 5-5, and those are big hits taking place on the back end.
And now heading towards the pier is Cole Houshmand. Quick power hack to kick it off. Chips it on the second effort and really lays into a big hook. Still has some speed to burn, but it's going to be a big day for San Clemente and this kid right here, Cole Houshmand. Welcome to the championship tour. Can't wait to see you at Pipeline. Your work's not done yet. He's got to clinch that #1 seed. His dad there with the hat, just so psyched and proud of his son. And Kehu quickly to congratulate Cole Houshmand. Got a brand new rookie on tour next year.
What a feeling, Joey. I mean, congratulations to Cole. Insane results, insane season, and he's still going at the US Open, so there's more to come for this man.
Griffin Colapinto, Jet Schilling. Looks like maybe Crosby there, Kade Matson. All ready to celebrate a special moment in this young man's career, officially making the championship tour early at stop number 4 of the Challenger Series. Back for more celebration right after this.
Cole, so many people waiting to congratulate you for the moment you have been waiting for. But first, you told me yesterday, I just have to make this one heat. I just have to get through it. How did you focus in on the heat in the moment, knowing what was at stake?
Yeah, Will told me a couple days ago, he's like, you want to know what you got to do? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then he told me I had to make one heat, and then the last 3 nights I couldn't sleep. I've never been so nervous to make a heat, you know. You think after like a couple event wins I'd have some confidence, but I was like tripping out. So no, it really doesn't seem real. It's in the moment I just try to keep my composure and try to stay in the moment and do my best surfing, but you know, I couldn't help but think about it the whole time.
And the moment is here. You have officially qualified for the 2024 Championship Tour. What goes through your head?
Oh yeah, a lot of emotions. It's like more so just like all the hard work paying off, kind of all the sacrifices, the good and the bad, the wins and the losses. I mean, I had one of my hardest years last year, and I think everything happens for a reason. So I'm just super stoked. I stuck with it and put my head down. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm just stoked to do it here. All my friends and family. It's like I wouldn't have wished to do it anywhere else, and yeah, now I can kind of put that behind me and try to surf the rest of this event with a good mindset. So
I want to talk about your friends and family because they were the first ones to greet you in the water. What does it mean to not just have their support, but know that you're representing them now as a CT surfer?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, those are all my best friends, from Griffin Kalohe to Crosby, Kade, Jet, Taj, all of them. And yeah, it's just cool to have them here, and we're all on the same path. We have the same goals, so I mean, this year's a huge year. Cade's 5th on the rankings, Jet's 10th, and Crosby's like top 15 as well. So, I mean, now I can just support them, and, you know, this whole community we have is pretty awesome. So I wouldn't want to represent anyone else.
Soak it in, Cole. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to probably not be sleeping for a couple more days now.
Back to you.
Thank you so much, AJ, and congratulations, Cole Houshmand. We will see you on the Championship Tour pipeline to make your rookie debut.
As we see, again, Cole Houshmand, I think it's definitely his strength, his backhand. Look at this. Every time he puts the board on the lip, it's just tons of spray. He's a huge guy, and he just loves these kind of conditions. We all know that. Look at this. Look at the fins out the back. Wow. He just pushes that back foot. He started off with an 8 point. As we see him upper riding, those whitewashy waves normally tend to wall up like this. Huge turn and straight into another. There's so much water. It's so beautiful. His style is so pristine, and his timing is, I think his timing is probably one of the best timings, especially on your backhand. He just waits the right moment to attack and just push that back foot, and that's got to be one of the best waves I've seen so far. That was really well served.
The power is just extreme. He's almost got, you feel like compared to some surfers, sort of double the wattage in some of these turns. Look at that, how much board there, Billy, going through the lip.
Yeah, it just compresses on the bottom turn really hard.
And he goes down. Big mistake there from Jacko. And can Houshmand make him pay right now? First turn. Whoa, second one, an absolute hanger from him. And again, even arriving late, he gets loads of it when he gets into the lip. Houshmand ain't done yet. He'll set up on a glassy, smooth face. His surfing will just stay with speed and with precision on an inside. Another massive hit again. Just tagging that one using the rail, and he'll get a vertical stabbing finish. It's absolutely ridiculous backhand surfing from Cole Houshmand. He only needed a 6.85. Chico, he's getting that for sure.
And said, hey, you know, don't just put 30 years of sand on our beach, it's snapper.
And then that sand makes beautiful right-hand peelers, just like we're seeing Sawyer Lindblad tee off on here. She's leading the heat, and her backup's a 4.5. I'm saying that she improved upon that.
Oh, yeah.
By a few numbers.
Rich, we're yet to see.
Well, South didn't have priority. Sawyer knew just down the line. This thing started to stand up.
Oh, yeah.
Fully connects with that section. And again, you can see way more spray than she's thrown on any other wave this heat. And just the final.
Just freeing up her surfing in such an amazing fashion. Carrying a lot of speed through these turns. That southerly wind has picked up, and it is chunky sections that Sawyer's attacking right here. And just like a hot knife through butter, I think her surfing with the flow, with the connectivity through all the maneuvers, and showing us a different series of maneuvers every time she meets the lip line, Mitch.
Right, good variation. I really like the maneuver selection right there. She saw that the section was going to stand up, wrapped it back 2 weeks prior to the event, and you can see on point right here, fully engages the rail, Pete.
Yeah, she did, and just look at it. This each and every turn, a little bit different, getting a little more pizzazz and punch in the lip. 4 solid moves. I mean, that was impressive. And you're out.
Yeah, you mentioned reaction. The reaction time on this one seemed to be superb. She just looks in control of her board the entire time.
I love the first arc, and she placed it this turn with amazing timing. Check it out, how she twists the body. A lot of cord movement there.
Basically, how's the slow-mo right here, Marcos?
That's perfect, guys. Take notes, okay? This is a privilege to watch those surfers ripping here. She already clinched the world title spot for the next season, and she's trying to play the sport role right now. This is an amazing class.
Sawyer Lindblad has qualified for the championship tour, and Sawyer is with Rachel Apollonio. Rachel.
Sawyer, congratulations. You have officially qualified for the 2024 championship tour. How are you feeling right now?
Pretty crazy feeling. I've been working towards this my whole life, and it's just a dream come true. I especially wanted to qualify by the time I turned 18, and yeah, it's just a belated birthday present. I can't believe it.
It's your birthday today.
It was last month, but
anyways, it's still a birthday present. So now that you have time to reset and speak, because she was speechless, what do you think you're bringing to the championship tour?
I think that it'll be a lot of learning, but I'm just really excited to be there, and yeah, I'm excited to surf the bigger waves, honestly, and get more comfortable, and I'm just really excited to surf against my idols like Stephanie Gilmore and Carissa Moore.
And which one of the calendar of the CT are you excited the most to run?
Probably Pipeline, yeah.
Congratulations. Hope to see you surfing and ripping next year. Thank you so much. What a big day. Back to you guys.
Yeah, let's see what Crosby got done out the back. So a big swooping turn, just displacement of water. Driving down the line. Gets a little roof climbing floater there. Another big swoop around the section. Now he starts to get a little bit more vertical in the attack. The wave cupping up a little bit more. But it's these final turns here, McRon really starts to get up high in the pocket. Bang, slams it, and then a really high-risk maneuver to finish off.
Yields on this occasion to Crosby, who's got priority over him. And Colapinto drifts the fins to get started here. Whipping into the bowl. This will be a nice backup number for him. And this is really where he needed to sharpen things up in smaller conditions. And he's done it there nicely.
End of some heats with some clutch moments. Really high-risk maneuvers. I love this first gap. Just really displacing some water, keeping that rail buried. And then this one here just throws the big huck at the end.
Here goes Crosby. Good-looking wave. Big snap off the top. Long bottom turn. Fierce second snap. Smashes the oncoming section. Crosby Colapinto is going to take the lead.
Textbook perfection, Mitch, for sure. Check it out. Nice deep bottom turn. Nice snap. Throwing buckets. Kind of anticipate the closeout, chunky closeout.
Oh, wow.
Amazing job for him. Flawless, man.
You mentioned commitment, Maida. We saw it right there, but Marcos fitting in 2 for 1 in a real short area, as hard as it could possibly get right there.
Oh, yeah. Nice hook there. A lot of spray with the snap, like anticipation to close out before. Woo. That was amazing, man.
He was upside down on that last turn right there.
Roller coaster.
This happened right here. This went excellent.
Yeah, Alyssa Spencer just on her backhand, just showing how it's done. Very well coordinated ride. Only 3 maneuvers, but super well connected. The timing was exquisite. I saw her warming up on the beach, and tell you what, she was ready to surf this final turn here, Kaipo. Look how vertical she gets. Perfect timing.
8 minutes and 30 seconds, and we are enjoying this view from our Gold Coast flight cam, flying high over the super bank here. Here's our heat leader, Alyssa Spencer. We're just going to enjoy this ride. A couple of taps off the top, still looking super composed, and really, really good technique on the backhand for Spencer.
Let me draw attention. Oh, grabs the rail briefly. That back foot, so hard against that tail pad at the back, and that just gives us such perfect, heavy release and drive through those backhand snaps. Like you said, Kaipo, weapon mode attained right here.
Yeah, our Sydney flight cam giving us this high view. And she had to race down the line, but is the connection between that and this bottom turn, again, seamless.
Priority is with Alyssa Spencer. She's got to just keep her cool here. She's up against one of the best, and she needs excellent scores. Big section to stand up in front of her here. Nice hook off the top. The wave standing up. She clouts it. And we'll see what kind of credit she gets for those turns on a bigger wave. It felt like she really needed to dig in on the first turn a little bit more, but she could get well rewarded here.
Maybe just a little unsure is exactly where you are, and particularly with a number like a 4, which is not a big requirement. It can be a bit in between waves. She's going to use priority here. Alyssa Spencer up and riding off the bottom. Nice looking bowl. Massive hit from her. Really big spray. And another one. Tags it hard. Really nice combo of turns.
Those were the 2 turns of the heat for me so far. We see that the size of the wave was similar, and they both had leap turns, so they're looking good.
Live action. Here goes Spencer again. Third wave. Wow. Nice hit from her. And once more precision surfing. It's a little bit repetitive. That's more just to do with the type of section that she's got. Wow. And another nice click from her. So she's swinging on this wave. And then a little run down the line. 4 speed. Looking for a lip to hit. Finds one. Really cool finish on the backhand for Alyssa Spencer.
How good is that board?
Yeah, board looks great.
As we see Spencer on a wave here, driving down the line, just a bit more real estate here to deal with, just fanging down the line. Now she's got some speed. Now she's waiting for a big section. If she can hook in, there she goes. And there's a big top turn. Deals with a little bit of a bounce. And there's a third one. So yet again, just not a whole lot of manoeuvres, but the one she is getting, it counts.
As we look at this replay, this is Alyssa. She used her priority on this one, so just streaking down the line here, really drawing out this bottom turn. Comes around the section here on that sort of slower carve, but another really drawn out bottom turn. I think for me, what was most impressive was as she came through to this inside here, just that turn right there where she was able to drift the fins just as a single manoeuvre.
She's going again though, live action. Oh, nice big first turn. Waits around, drives through the soup with ease, puts the foot on the brakes and then goes again. Nice bit of spray. Now she's looking for a finish here, cracks it, and this time she rides out strong. Wow. So Spencer, she learned a lesson. There's Matt Myers there. He likes it. Spencer's in the right position here, she thinks.
Wow.
Here she goes. It's a big, clean, open Bells Beach looking wave. She waits for a long time, and there she goes. Hooks in the pocket. Pretty vicious. Second one. Drives through the bottom end. You can see the fins just shattering as she drove through that section. Does it again, so belts it off the back. And a big finish here.
Wow.
They talked about her coach just identifying that end section as a place with lots of potential for big points. And again, Spencer just in the right spot in the lineup on the biggest wave we've seen perhaps of the whole event.
Yeah, it is. And you know what, Mitch? I was just looking here. The record before this one of Belkenworth, it was from Alyssa Spencer, 8.67 last year.
Speaking of Alyssa Spencer, huge bottom turn right there. And what a finishing turn for the Californian. Spencer's on fire. She's looking to go back-to-back with championships here in Saquarema.
Alyssa Spencer right behind her. Snap on the backhand. One more time, an aggressive finish there. Low exit. High off the top. Alyssa Spencer. Skip of the fins on the ending. Jake Marshall looking sharp on the sharp eye. Throws through that section. Nice connection there from Marshall. And greases the landing. Sticks that. So we're going to see some numbers come through. And a trading of positions here in the final 4 minutes.
He gets around. And then Jake on this one. For me, probably one of the waves of the morning. He just looked so good on this thing, just singing that rail. Got this little snap here, little catch just right there, you see it, but other than that, pretty much perfectly surfed.
But yeah, for now, I'm enjoying it over there, and I feel like it's just the place where I can get the best out of myself is being there at the moment, and it's been really good to work with DHD as well. He's been there, and I feel like my boards have been better than ever, but here goes Jake.
Live action from Marshall, so now he's starting to get that epoxy moving. and he's got a bit more spice. You can tell he's got confidence from that last wave. This wave's just got more sort of options on it, and he's lining up for the last big turn. He
Best
tags
over
it.
the heat for sure, and he knows it. He loves it. I love it. A bit of passion.
Well, let's talk for this wave, Nolan. You're the man. You know him better than most. What's he do here?
This is just him doing his normal surfing at home. Like, this looks like Carter free for him. Laying in his rail. He switched his board for this one as well. He was riding an epoxy. So now he's back on the poly looking smooth. Wow, he's really looking good. He's confident first wave, and he just needs to finish this one up to get himself a good first wave. Wow. Love it when your best friend gets a good wave like that.
Oh, well, that's a 9.57.
Oh, my
the
God.
highest wave, individual wave of the whole event. And Chico, I said before that Jake is kind of going under the radar a little bit in terms of his surfing. He's getting the job done, but that's more than getting the job done. That's a statement wave right there.
Yeah, and I think that shift between the epoxy and the PU now makes all the difference. There's more push in the swell, and his surfing is looking beautiful on that board. Great transitions and no pumping around maneuvers, and he finished it off really well. So 9.57 for this one, and well-deserved score. But this turn was just seamless transitions, the carving there, really tight in the pocket, putting a lot of effort into that turn, and wow, just connecting all the dots so easily and showing fins everywhere. So Nolan, what a great start for Jake.
I don't think you could have asked for a better wave to start the heat.
And so we're going to get this opportunity here potentially for the last sort of throwdown. And that first wave of the set is sometimes a little bit tricky. It doesn't seem to be much behind it. So Marshall said, you know, I'm going to go this. And there's a nice first turn. Confident, composed. Oh, and there's a big spray there as well. And there's a third. So he's just in the groove. No nerves. And then a little bit late to that one, but he comes out clean enough. And there's another jam. Trying to improve on a 6.33. And, well, the flow state that we've been talking about is looking good. So he likes it. Not a claim this time, but you can see this sort of sense of satisfaction written all over his body language there. A little grin there from his mate Noel in the booth. He likes it.
As we see here, Jake pulling the plug on that one on the priority.
Yeah, Jake Marshall, first turn. He's a nice little whip. That sharp eye is so quick, and there's another. He's got so much speed. His wave selection's been incredible and impeccable. Just got so much time to pick what turn he's going to do. So there's another top hook. And another little off the coping. He's got another one and just a little flare up. So
the second position of this heat, but this man is on fire. Jake Marshall, Marcos.
He don't want to play, his card so close from his chest. He's just ripping up and down, upside down. A lot of turns, nice variation, putting effort in so many turns over there.
We're going to go to the beach with Mitchell Salazar.
Thanks, Kaipo. Here with Jake Marshall, newly qualified, re-qualified for the championship tour. Congratulations, Jake. You're back on the CT for 24.
Wow, thank you so much. I can't believe it. I'm so stoked. I was crunching the numbers last night, and I kind of thought that maybe I was good, but then I was like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff still to go. So, wow, yeah, I can't believe it. It's been a pretty up and down year for me, so to make it back feels amazing.
You re-qualify. Alyssa qualifies for the first time today. It's a huge day for San Diego and surfing in the United States. What do you feel about the addition of Cole, yourself back on tour, and now Crosby on the men's side too for California and the U.S.?
Yeah, it's been an epic event here for everyone from the U.S. watching, and Alyssa just qualify was it was one of the coolest moments, like just to see her. She's worked so hard to get here, and that was super fun. And then, yeah, the Americans are really making a big push right now, so we're ready to go for next year, and it's going to be fun.
Congratulations once again, Jake.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
This thing's psycho. This just goes up another gear, kind of matching Jake Marshall's tempo as well. Second turn, nice and light, but this is right on time. Loves the feel of it. Slow-mo here from Cade's. Up and over, kind of transition turn for this final manoeuvre. It draws really deep off the bottom turn too. It just kind of exaggerates that come down with the foam and gives
that wave that ran off, but Kade made the most of it. This wave was an absolute beauty. Just staying so tight in the pocket here, just waiting for this wave in the sections to show up and going to absolute town here in the alley rights.
This was such a great wave. It stood up all the way through. Such a great pace on this wave for Kade, and the way he surfed it as well. Just didn't try and force anything down the line. Connects with that lip beautifully. Recomposes. Nice and low off the bottom. Really carves that turn there. Puts a little extra rail into that final part of the turn. Clicks onto this one. Drifts the fins all the way through to this inside section and gets a little bit more vertical again.
And you can see how much people love me, love my family, and I'm getting so much support. You know, some bad things happen, and right after, so many good things happen, you know, in the sequence. So it's just like, it was a perfect, you know, change of life, for sure.
I'm an expat myself, Mitch, and I can say that for sure.
On you, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really, like, feel real yet. I mean, it was, like, the most stressful couple days of my life. You know, after losing, like, nothing is really up in your hands. It's all in God's hands. So I was just, like, kind of trusted everything that was happening. And then, yeah, for Eli to go out and do that for me, I'm just, like, I'm so grateful. Thank you to everyone who's ever supported me. And I'm just, yeah, so happy.
Look who's there. Hey, come back. Yeah, Eli. Oh, my God. That's a really nice scene. Back to you guys. Have fun there.
What a great moment here. Corona shower for Kade Matson.